St. John Ross. Pickup trucks and what the fucks all over town. Cops and robbers and goddamn rain only added to the pain. Outflow mission, my first stop. No pets allowed, so it's no drop. Next, cross the street and see Waterloo and wonder then what to do. Rascal stops to say hello, hands me a blue and a bowl full. I ask him where's the action, but got the feeling I'm the main attraction. It's Canada Day at 23 and I got nowhere to be. Got told Romero's is where to go if you got no dough. They feed you well and what the hell, it's 2 streets down. I haul my ass and all my crap down the hill and think it's left so off that way, and sure enough, there it is. So we sit. 9:30 a.m. till it opens, and then we'll nibble thin. But what the hell? A neighbor comes, bunch of food on some buns. The cats are happy to be eating some tuna. I get the ham, a Pepsi too, and a smoke. The locals sure are friendly folk. I always had that hunch, friendly bunch. But those goddamn needles are on the ground. I thought not here. I figured wrong. But it's the same old song. People dying on the ground, living rough. Of that, I've had enough. You see, I too have no place to pee. I had a tarp, a coat or two. The cat are home away from home. We settle down to our first night and note the rats and rain are the same, only bigger and more constant. Both dance all day and night and go down the same drain next to my dry spot. Damn hard to find that summer. I had no plan but be one with the land, and that cannot be. Pigeons and gulls and burned out skulls. After near 40 years in Quebec, I don't miss French spoken, because English is the language here, and the buildings are often old, their faces relate to stories told. Montreal lost its luster, and all the goodwill I can muster, so I pulled the duster, and was off to see what there was to see, like when I was young and had nothing to lose. Free to choose my road again. What I'm doing here, I start to ponder, and come to think I'm here to wander. So to get lost, I must be found. That means ID and all that entails, hours spent following trails through St. John. I found a tent, I don't pay no rent. I'm off the grid, under a bridge, and was soon in a tent village. With each new day, the rain did stay that summer of 23. It got to be old, pulling a load and finding the people needed. Fresh Start and Avenue B, the Sally Ann, the government office, and a master plan. In the months it took, the ground it shook. The end of days, they say. Mars alive with earthquakes there. Talk of forgiveness I often hear. It was something to behold, if I may be so bold. Being asked about Christ and threatened by knives, seeing ODs every day, knowing for them that's very true, the end of days has come. The plan was followed and the papers were sent. NB Housing now pays my rent. A room I found on haunted ground, graves next door and many poor. Found a job slinging poo for a guy named Paul. Someone shot dead just up the street, but I got somewhere to put my feet. The amenities could be beat, but it's a home from where to roam. What's to see aside the sea in this fine town out east? Tourists fill the buses uptown, full of restos and streets that show a richness. Irving's buildings and Brunswick Square, the festivals and fairs. Too bad it's still fucking raining that summer of 23. As winter hits, the homeless shit in buckets far from sight and freeze their heinies in the snow. Tents start burning, there's a world turning about these lost souls. Band-Aid solutions are better than none, so we take what we can get living on the dime, and some on borrowed time. So we settle in, my cat and I, do much I do to cry. Where's the action? There is a fire satisfying man's desire in pipes just next door. My first morning there did appear the police at the door looking for another. The neighbor's beau was missing. The cops were hissing. We need to see where he might be, so stand aside, or you will abide, or warrants I'll provide. They marched him out the back of the crack shack. Nothing to do with dope, it seems. A parole violation, if you please. Had my neighbor on his knees. Welcome to St. John. I was so wrong about a quiet place. My great escape from frying eggs on their last legs. Next in line, I'd bide my time. The neighbors are my friends. Suppers shared, morning's fair. Their day ends when mine begins. Bound Romero's to Sally Ann, government office for their master plan. Chase some paper, fill out forms, and hope all's within the norms. A job, I'm hoping, will find some time making the ever-useful dime to save some bucks loading trucks or another useful task. Computer skills add some thrills to the possibilities. We'll see what happens when all those plans. I hear Gabriel's foghorn playing in the background this winter of discontent.